So you need to get my friend Che in the. How are you?
We're good. You could all
Viva la
make Che.
revolution.
Huh? Viva la revolution. How are we looking, David?
Cool.
Yeah.
Just setting up everything here with Master Joe Chiccarelli.
Normally, we would go into a studio or a proper recording studio and do things under a microscope. And for us to go in a non-conventional environment and do something where we're not obsessing at the moment about the details, that's really the big difference, you know. Because normally when everybody gets out there to track in a studio, you're worried about, you know, you're fine-tuning your guitar effects to such a minute degree. You're fine-tuning your performance. You're hearing everything under a microscope. But when you're in a live auditorium with all that reverb and all those people, you can't focus on the details. You've just got to focus on the emotion, you know. Joselo's guitar, the parts might seem very, very simple, but then he wraps it in a tone that's unusual for that kind of part, and it becomes the bed of the track. The keyboard parts definitely are kind of steeped in some 80s kind of synth pop, but they're much more aggressive and much more electro, much more contemporary, for lack of a better way to put it. Musically, this album, to me, has a little bit of what they've done in the later albums, which to me is a very kind of progressive, synthetic mix of 80s and sort of future electro in terms of the keyboard programming and the beats. There's definitely a retro 80s thing, but there's something very modern about it. They've combined the experimentation that they did in the latter records with the melodic sense that they had in the earlier ones.